So here we are on the way up to the ramen shop. Um, this is actually in a mall that we go to pretty frequently. When Amanda found the restaurant, she didn't realize it was in the mall. The mall is called Promenada, and we're just walking up right now um, in the dark, and she's trying to figure out exactly where this place is because we're finding it hard to believe that it's actually in Promenada.
What floor is it on? What's the name of it? Tsukemen ramen. You gonna walk across there? Or go there? I
So
thought
this
all the
is
restaurants were over there.
so this is the main entrance we usually go into. There's some electronic stores in here that I usually like to. They have higher end stuff, so that's why I usually go. And they also have a sports store, sporting goods store, so we go there sometimes for that. And they have an Annie's pretzel shop, which I'll hit up from time to time. So here we are, walk through. The guy's gonna take my temperature. Notice I don't scan any QR codes or write my name down or anything. So now we're in the mall and we're on the hunt for the restaurant. We have no idea where it's at. That place is called Wine Connection. I don't go to that one, but there's one at Central Festival that you can sit outside and smoke. I go to that one pretty regularly. And there's one at Cat Farong that I go to pretty regularly as well. So this mall is made up of two separate buildings and they're connected by bridges. So we're gonna have to walk across the bridge to the second building, the one with all the restaurants. And they have other things too. They have a ice skating ring, I believe, and a lot of stuff for kids. And that's like a not a patio. What do you call that? I don't know, but they have little parties out there sometimes with tables set up. So this is the second part where all the kids stuff is. And they're having a amateur dance competition. Nothing started yet, but we'll get to see a little bit later. And it's very amateur. There's the KFC, which is nothing like the KFC in the US. I felt like we needed to go upstairs, but Mom didn't think so. Right about here, I tell her to ask somebody where it is, which she chooses to ask another Japanese restaurant.
Is it upstairs? You want to ask somebody?
And she's saying, go upstairs and it'll be on your right. And this is my GoPro, by the way. If you see these videos, it's going to be my GoPro. It's just kind of a hobby I have right now. I'm really enjoying it. And there it is.
Because it's Saturday. We should go during the week.
Tsukemen 55. We've been through the menu. They made our order. People sit at the bar like ramen style, like they do in Japan. But we got a booth. There's all the condiments and things. Now, that's my ramen. It came out first. I got kind of a bland pork ramen sauce because I can't take anything too spicy right now because of my throat. Ma got a pretty spicy one.
Is yours spicy? Hmm? Should I put something in mine? Garlic and vinegar?
I'll show you where I made my mistake here in a second. So usually I give Mom my fish cake and my seaweed because I'm not a big fan. Okay, I go for the garlic, which is I don't regret. I enjoy some garlic in my ramen.
You should have got an egg. Oh no.
Now, this is abnormal, but I like to put vinegar in my ramen.
Should I put chili in it?
Now, here's where I messed up. That probably would have been fine, but I went for two or three more scoops, I believe. Oh, just one more big one. So it ended up being pretty spicy,
Is it spicy?
which is not what I was looking for with the condition with my throat. And I'm separating the pork because it's kind of hard for me to chew solid foods. So that's why stuff like ramen and uh, and different soups are good for me. Easier to eat. Oh, and look, just like that, we're finished already. Finished all of mine. I think Ma finished all of hers too. She just had more broth.
Huh? Upstairs? Up there?
Japanese places in other countries, you never know where to pay because in Japan you always pay at the counter, but in other countries sometimes it's at the counter, sometimes it's at the table, so it's always confusing.
Bye. Bye.
I'm probably gonna get a copyright strike for this song, whatever it is.
You want to go to Remping or no?
Alright, now to find our way out of this maze.
We'll just go real quick.
Renping's a grocery store, but we have to go tomorrow anyway, so we skipped it tonight.
Oh, we'll go film some dance. Or you want to just go? Yeah, let's just go. We have to go tomorrow anyway.
So that's obviously not the best dancing I've seen in the world. But at least it's a hobby. They're out there doing something.
Is there a toilet? There's a sign. It says this way.
I guess they're practicing backstage here, but I don't see them doing much. This is the bridge to the other side of the
Are
mall.
we gonna go to the doctor tomorrow?
I've got to go to the doctor tomorrow to get a couple prescriptions refilled. I don't know why he didn't write me enough. I've been taking them as directed, and I'm out.